Hello guys, my name is Ricardo Charles. I'm from Management International class Tanjung Pura University. With this opportunity, I will explain about Principle 8. A country's standard of living is dependent by its ability to produce goods and service. Okay, first of all, why is a country's standard of living is dependent by its ability of every countries to produce goods and service are all different because every country have different natural resource and human resource level. What is benefit in producing goods and service? When a country can produce their own goods and service, it means they can profit enough to their own country, which leads to less importing. Even they can expand their exporting activities. There are many benefits from exporting goods. First, it can open new markets abroad as an expansion of domestic market, increase foreign exchange of a country, and it can also grow some new investor around the world. Not every country has the ability to produce their own goods and service. If a country doesn't have the ability to produce, then the country have to import goods and service from another country. 1. Large difference in living standards among the country and over time. First, what is living standards? Standard of living refers to quantity and quality of material goods and service available to a given population. Standard of living focus on basic material factors such as income, gross domestic product, life expectancy, and economic opportunity. It is closely related to quality of life, which can also explore factors such as economy and political stability, political and religious freedom, environmental quality, climate, and safety. The difference in living standard among the country could and developed country. Developing country is a country which has a slow rate of industrialization and low per capita income. It has lower living standards. Their distribution of income is still unequal. The factor of production is still ineffectively utilized. That's why developing country has low living standard and developed country has living standards. Which country has a high living standards? I will take example of United States. United States is one of the country with high standard of living. This country produce a lot of agriculture commodity in its states, such as aquaculture, cattle and calves, fruit, tree nuts and berries, and a lot of other agriculture commodity. What about country with the low living standard? The low living standards country is Afghanistan. What the reasons? It's because they are in war. From a very long time ago, which caused damage and hunger. They are too busy with war, so they don't have time for developing the country. The living standards over time. The living standard in every country is probably changing over time. Uncertainly. Sometimes it's up or it's down. Can it be different in just even 1 year? But we can see how much it's changed through the data around like 1 decade before or a little less. For example, of living standard difference over time is in old times private transportation is a luxurious thing which common people don't usually afford, but now as we can see almost everyone afford at least a motorcycle as their private transportation to get around. Different productivity. Every country has different natural resource and different level of human resource and productivity. Quantity of goods and service produced from each unit of labor input. Every country is on different level on producing goods and service. Some country can produce goods and service on high level, which mean they can produce a lot of it, but some other country has limitation, so they produce goods and service on low level. Every unit of labor input produce different amount of goods and service, which affect the whole economy of the country. If the productivity is too low, then the country have to import the goods and service from other country. And if the country can produce goods and service more than the country needed, then the country can export it to other country and earn some benefit from it. Higher productivity. The higher the productivity is done, the more benefits are earned, which leads country to a higher standards of living. The more goods and service are earned means the more labor are used. The more GDP will be earned and the more exporting will be done, which could lead the country to have cooperation between countries. Growth rate of nations productivity growth rates refer to the percentage change of a specific variable within a specific time period. Population grow with rate from 2013. Population growth rate is 251.805.307 di 2014, 255.128.076 dan persennya 1,32%. Di 2015 258.383.256 258.383.256 dan persennya 1,28%. 2016 261.556.381 dan persennya 1,23%. Di 2017 264.963.000. Persennya 1,18. 2018 260.674.300, 1,14%. 2019 270.625.568, persennya 1,10%. Di 2020 273.523.614, persennya 1,07%. Dan di 2021 276.361.783, dan persennya 1,04. Sekian, terima kasih. Thank you.